Hello, I'm Professor Tinsley, and I wanted to start out by saying hello and also by thanking you all for the responses to the first personal reflection assignment that you turned in on Friday. It was very helpful for me to know where you're learning from and to realize how different that is for different students. And in many ways, how similar it is to the complicated space that I'm in right now. I also wanted to send you a message as we start our first substantive unit, which is on reproductive justice. For the next week and a half, you are going to be reading a book called The Infamous Rosalie, which is a difficult book. It's a hard book, not in that it's hard to understand, but that it's dealing with an atmosphere of fear and paranoia and danger and Black women in particular and Black people in general being vulnerable, um, about the difficulties that they had and living lives and bearing and raising children. And I want to say that I realize that this is difficult. I also want to say that I feel like, as difficult as this may be in this time, it's an important reading because at this very moment, while we are sequestered in our houses, the US government and state governments are taking this opportunity to further curtail women's reproductive freedom. And so, not losing sight of the fact that this is a historical struggle that we're engaged in as we live our everyday lives, I think is really important. It's also really difficult. It's not going to help. Um, the feelings that some of you have communicated about living right now in a state of anxiety and dis-ease. And so I encourage you to tune into that, to take breaks when you need to take breaks, to find ways to communicate with people about the subject matter, and to know that this is all an opportunity to connect with people across time and across space, and to think about our lives in a broader context. I am thinking of you as you do this reading. I'm thinking of you in your varied situations, and I look forward to being in conversation and to hearing your reflections about this subject matter and your journeys throughout this unprecedented time and course. Thank you.